Mono Black Midrange versus Seasoned Shirohige. Yeah. Yeah, this works. Yeah, this is versatile. Exiling creatures and or planeswalkers, and exiling, that's also important. Returning 1 or 2 creatures, so it's a 2-for-1 in that case. Or putting counters and lifelink. Like, this is, yeah. This is the new edition. While the opponent is thinking, I will refill. Okay, yeah, that's gonna get pushed immediately. And here comes the Trespasser. Exiling this, so I'll gain a life. Have a blocker. Swifty, alright. Into Swifty. Okay. I'm gonna definitely play this here. Oh, but still gonna go for the Trespasser. Next time, okay. Next turn I can actually exile or destroy 2 creatures. Alright, so they're putting that on. That's instant. Why are they doing this now? Only attacking with that one. Still block? Yeah. That's actually fine. They could have pumped, but if they're already putting it on. Okay. Oh, next turn with 2 removal spells. I'm gonna keep up both removal spells here. Alright, got rid of everything. Play a Thoughtseize. Pick anything that's left. And play a Trespasser. And both Swifties go. Not a bad turn. That wasn't... I think that seals it. And now the Aetherborn will gain me life as well. That's how you defeat Rakdos. Spot removal. Let's attack first. Do I have a creature in my graveyard? I do. Aetherborn is fine. Don't know. Maybe I should have played this. It would have been more pressure as well, but it's fine. I think I'm in a pretty commanding position here. And the opponent sees it equally. Alright, nice. Mono black midrange, defeating Rakdos aggro. On to the next game. Mono black midrange versus Veteran Explorer Sun Eater. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Only have one black actually, but it's actually the cards that I have in hand work fine with just one black mana, so that's good. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Turn 2 Blade. Turn 3 Own Annex. Swamp was actually not too bad either here. Yawgmoth Coast. Spell Pierce. And Denial. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. But what could this be? So they are Simic currently. Play the Mutavault first, because then it loses Summoning Sickness next turn. That's also a small but important detail, in case you want to already start using it. Okay, they're scry. Okay, they wanted to scry here, maybe. Scry and stall. Beseiju, okay. Quantum Riddler. Alright, that's just gonna draw a card. Oh, they're gonna flash it in and out, I see. Yeah. Yep, I know what it is, what's happening. Alright, so I need removal and... Oh, God. Okay. So I'm gonna go for the Annex. It's gonna hurt me, but I need to find answers now. So then... It's gonna hurt, and the opponent has a decent hand. In terms of how many cards there are. Wow, they have awesome art on everything. Wow. This is cool. I'm envious. Sheoldred? Sheoldred. Hope they don't run an... but what counterspell could they have? I don't know. They can bounce it? But they didn't. Alright, so, okay, Thoughtseize is actually okay. But next turn I need to make a demon to stop the hurt of the Quantum Riddler. Okay, there. Yeah, that's not bad. Non-creature, non-land card. What did they get? Spell Pierce. Oh, okay. Well, that's not going to help them against the demons. So I hope they don't have a bouncy thing. They're attacking with the trainer as well. Why? Oh, no, I see what's happening. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, can I afford to take another hit? No, but I'm also going to lose life here. Oh, but I can do the following. I can play a Blade into Duress, into Thoughtseize. Oh, that's a Mutavault. Oopsies. Okay. So I'm gaining life here. Okay, next turn I can start making demons. So their hand is a little diminished. Yeah, unfortunately this way I'm losing my blade. But I'm gonna block. Right. And now I have a blocker, and I have enough life to survive a little bit more Quantum Riddler hits. And the opponent's at 12 too. If I play 2 more chambers next turn, I could instant win. Or force them to block. That's actually an interesting choice. And I have 1 extra mana to activate Mutavault just in case. So I think I'm in a good position here. Stubborn Denial is problematic. That's gonna change this thing though. Luckily this Bushwhack doesn't kill my demon. Oh, they're not okay. They're not gonna attack. Do I Fatal Push the trainer? I think I do, because I don't think I really have more better targets. Okay, but now the plan of playing multiple, I'll still play more like Annexes, right? But I'll play the 3 mana version. Yeah, they're gonna denial it. And another one. Do I attack? No, I don't. I just drain and draw. I think now I'm in a good spot. I have enough life to take more hits now. So I regained quite a bit of life. I can make another, at least 1 more demon. Opponent's not attacking. Mutavault? 5 black mana. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I have enough black no matter what. I'll at 6, 7. Yeah, I can attack here first. First attack. Could have proactively destroyed it, but I'm afraid they might have something. So let's just take it slightly slower here. Keep up all this good stuff. Do I make a demon? I think I just make a demon. Could have attacked with Mutavault as well, but I was just playing it safe here because I don't know what the opponent has in their hand. The Bushwhack. There. Okay, I think this is over. Alright, another victory for Mono Black Midrange. Equipped to deal with a wide range of decks. Let's see which other decks we will face today. Mono Black Midrange versus the mighty Jibba Jabba. Yeah, this is slow, so if they're red, okay, they're not red. Oh, Tiny Bones, interesting. Oh, okay, push. Push. This is not a swamp, so this is tapped actually, but let's go with this first anyways. Just kill it. The push is there to kill the 1 mana thing. Duress, okay, that is, yeah, only the charm is an option. Nightmare, huh? Well, it's not gonna be the... Is it the Field of Ruin or the Castle? It's gonna be the field. Oh, that actually... Wait, what? Oh, each land is a swamp, including itself. Ah, learned something new. More of those discards things. Okay, so they're full of creature removal now. So, oh, that was beautiful. This blanks their removal, makes their whole turn useless. I mean, yeah, they could, but even if I played the Trespasser, they would have had to discard the other removal spell, so that would also have been a 2-for-1. But this is even better in my opinion. get some removal of my own going. Oh, they draw land. Perfect. Wow, now it's the Trespasser. Oh, if I activate the Mutavault, they can kill it. So I will not do that. Because I don't want to... I'm okay to take 2 damage here. Okay, so now they found a card they're okay to get rid of. Now they can't Fell, though. And Fell is a sorcery, by the way. So Fell is a sorcery, so I can actually do this. Play a creature that I don't care about too much. And activate Mutavault and attack. And drain. Yep, I think this is going well. I have to go for the throat for that. And another Mutavault hit. And that's enough. Another clean victory for Mono Black Midrange. Against... Okay, this deck was also Mono Black Midrange, I think. But a pretty different version, so... Hero's Downfall. Huh? Alright, another victory. Let's keep midranging. Mono Black Midrange versus the Virtuous Master of Turtles. Well, I'm the virtuous one, okay? Let's duke it out. Yeah. Could use a couple more lands, but I have things to do. Alright, let's give it a friendly hello first. They are running that, so they are... Okay, so I don't care about this. Deafening Silence. I don't care about that either. No More Lies is annoying, but the Wandering Empress is the worst here. And I have Thoughtseize as well, so... Let's just take the No More Lies then. Yeah, okay. That's enough hellos for me already. Yeah, but I'm... See, like, hello what? I'm out of lands. Like, this is a fair game, my friend. And you drawed your Narset. Okay, you did. Yeah, this is... If I don't draw into lands, it's gonna be problematic. Are they gonna play this thing? They're not. Okay. So, did they draw counter magic or not? Let's... Okay, well, that's great. Discarding a Fatal Push here.
But I'm taking the credit when we win. I'm tired of your secrets.
Ooh, they got the Emperor. They got the Emperor.
We must protect the people.
Still, if they don't have counter magic... Okay, yeah, they got my Lily. They got my Lily good. Oh, wow. Never thought I'd need removal against Azorius control so desperately.
Do the talking.
Wow, they are going... Okay, I'm gonna go for the Trespasser now. And I hope I draw more land. So that's nice. Are there any creatures anywhere? There aren't. So let's just take whatever. Okay, the opponent has 5 mana, so like the fairy things can happen soon. They run that, okay. Yeah. Let's see how they attack. That has first strike. So they're not going to attack with this 2/2. I hope if they activate the Anchorage, I'm actually inclined to Fatal Push the Anchorage. I can pressure the Emperor, but like, oh, another untapped land into Invoke Despair would be pretty sweet. So they're actually going, this is like their aggressor. They are the aggressor here. They're gonna keep that on top for sure. Unfortunately not. Oh, wow. How are we going to deal with this? Okay, I'm gonna have to attack. So they're gonna block. It's gonna be a square, fair and square trade. Double blocking here, I don't think doesn't make a difference. Play the Aetherborn and pass. Yep, here comes Narset. So they're starting to pick up here. I need to find... Oh my god, and the Invoke Despair, they can actually just... They could sacrifice Narset, but actually... I can't draw cards. I can't draw cards with the Narset, so the Invoke Despair has been completely messed up here. Okay, but they can't activate the Anchorage, but they can get lost the Aetherborn. And they make another one, so they're...
Must protect the people.
Okay, I'm gonna do this nonetheless. Okay, they drew a card. Alright, okay. Yeah. Still was okay.
Just wait a moment.
They cannot use Narset ability again. Oh, but they have 5 cards in hand. I have 0. They have... Oh, that's also perfect. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult to win. I need like an Annex immediately. Oh, they allow me to draw an extra card. Oh no, wow. Oh. Holy ho. What? Oh, I see. They got me locked. They got me locked. I see. Ah, I'm under full lockdown. Yep. They're gonna just make me draw this card in my upkeep, and then I don't draw for the turn. Forever. GG. Yep, I wasn't aware of that interaction. I always thought it's just like that they draw and I don't, but if I'm one... Okay, that only works if I'm down to 0 cards in hand though, so... Yeah, but that was a excruciating defeat. I had no chance there. Despite this being off to a decent start, but yeah, the opponent caught up and showed the limitations of my deck. Alright, but let's keep playing. Mono Black Midrange versus Queen Slayer 666, no homo. Yep, keep. Thoughtseize into nothing, into Trespasser or Annex, we'll see. Discontinuity, oh, end the turn. So, okay, they are... I'm gonna take the Get Lost because that deals with my Annex. So the opponent's hand is slowish. They're gonna Impulse. So if they run this, that means they're trying to... I think they're trying to get some trigger off the stack. Wait, what? Wait. This costs how much less? 4 less. So this costs 6. Oh, it also... Okay. So it costs only 1 blue and 1... Okay, I get it. I see. Pretty strong. But let's go for this. Now, they have a lot of mana available now. They have 5, plus if they play land 6. 6. Okay, but they're not doing anything yet. Activating the Mutavault here to drain. Ah. Okay. Okay. But at the moment, they are not. Let's attack first. Yeah, the Emperor comes down.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end.
They're gonna exile? Alright, well then discard first.
You are not much of a roadblock.
They're gonna plus this next turn, so it's not gonna do anything. So I don't need to Archenemy's Charm the Emperor yet. So I can go for this. Okay, and they cannot deluge either. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they're deluging now. Okay, now I need to start ending. Okay, Thoughtseize is good. Demon is good. Demon into Thoughtseize is good. They have Protect. They're gonna plus. Alright.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Thoughtseize first. See what's up. Well, I can only take that. Doesn't make. I don't think they need it that much anymore. Make a demon and take out the Emperor. Oh, what? Ah, the Sunken Citadel. Oh, that was a little sloppy from my side. I missed the Sunken Citadel. I was thinking they don't have enough mana to make a token. Oh, but making a token on their main.
May your blade strike true.
Okay, let's give it a thought now. Let's attack first. I'm just gonna attack the opponent. Okay. As I don't care about the Emperor that much at the moment. Just pass? Or do I just... Let's just exile it.
See you later.
I'm so high on cards, but they have the Deluge. But it's gonna... now they have a lot of mana, so I need to start ending this game very fast. I can field the castle. I can Fatal Push the token. Is there any way I can end the game on the next turn? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. Okay. Yeah. Oh, they're not making another token. push the token. And theoretically, let's Thoughtseize first. Force them again. Ah, the veto. I could invoke Despair. What does that mean? They lose creature, enchantment, planeswalker. They can't have, so they'll lose 6 from the Despair. 6, and then it's this 6. And I can still attack with the Mutavault, so let's just do this. Yeah. Alright, perfect. Oh, wow. That was a nice victory. The opponent didn't really get off. They did find a lot of mana, but they didn't find things to do with it. So maybe I got lucky that I dodged some key cards. But maybe Thoughtseize also, the 3 Thoughtseizes also played a important role here, and the Annex, of course. Alright, there we go. What was that game? That was game 5 already, going 4-1 today. Mono black midrange. Perfect. Great run. Love the deck. Happy that it works still. And on to the recap. Mono black midrange. So, I really like this deck. I like mono black. And I'm happy to see in today's run that it works. And let me go through the cards and explain a little why it does. So, for Thoughtseize, this is... We all know how it is with discard spells. Thoughtseize is a well-known card in all formats, I think, where it is legal. It just takes the best thing from your opponent's hand at a low cost of 1 black mana and 2 life. So that's just amazing. This enables you to go toe-to-toe with everything. Because a card that they can't even play, you don't need to find ways to deal with it. You just get rid of it before it even becomes a problem. The one Duress is just, there's space for 1, so just why not add it? Then you have a decent to even good suite of spot removal spells. The good old Fatal Push, which deals with... Yeah, you have a lot of cheap interaction with the opponent in this deck. And that's strong, because the early game, you know, is where things already can be decided. So Fatal Push and Go for the Throat. 2 good answers to any creature-based threat. Then for creatures, let me put this here actually. Let me put the creatures here. Let me put the Annex in its own category. Alright, then you have creatures. Blade of the Oni, a 2 mana 3/1, good offense, good defense, and especially important, it's a demon, so it works well with the Annex. The Aetherborn. Also, this is not a card which nets you any 2-for-1s, but it's also good offense, decent offense, not spectacular offense, but good defense, lifelink and death touch. So this is also a little bit to be considered a removal spell, but also a threat. So it's just a super versatile creature for 2 black. Then you have the amazing Graveyard Trespasser, and I love that you have access to this card in this deck. It's, if they want to remove it, and unless they sweep the board, it's a 2-for-1, because as soon as they target it, they have to discard a card. And it's a way of interacting with the opponent's graveyard, and it's a good threat because it's a 3/3 that can flip into a 4/4, and also if the opponent has creatures in the graveyard or your own creatures from your graveyard, whenever you exile them, you also drain the opponent for 1 life. So that adds to a little bit of chip damage. And then you have the well-known Sheoldred, 4 mana, 4/5, also death touch, so also good on the defense, but especially also good on the offense, hitting for 4, and whenever the opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. So even if the opponent draws a lot of cards, this punishes them extra, but it also, you know, just ups the clock significantly. Then you have another to be considered removal spell, but let's put it also because it also attacks the hand. So Liliana is just Liliana. You don't want too many, so 2 is is kind of the number I'm working with at the moment. Discarding and sacrificing and threatening ultimate. So this is also extremely good and also works very well with the Annex. If you are able, because from the Annex you will draw extra cards and the Liliana discard won't hurt you as much. The Annex is, by now it's pretty self-explanatory. It's such an amazing card draw card draw engine. And if you tailor your deck a little bit to have a few demons, like the Blade or the demon from the Annex, or especially important, the 4 Mutavaults, which enable you to trigger this, the draining 2 of the opponent much easier, makes this a extremely strong card, and it creates 6/6 demons as well. So this is also card draw, threat, drain, life gain. It's like there's so many cards here which do so many things at the same time, which makes them very strong. The Archenemy's Charm is the new addition from Edge of Eternities. It's the mini, what is it, Gix's command. Exiling creature or planeswalker, so this is also removal. So you actually have a lot of removal in the deck as well, not just these here. So a lot of different types of removal as well. Exiling planeswalkers, which can be important in certain situations. So a 3 of here is fine. 3 black is no problem for this deck. Also, you in grindy games, you can get creatures back from your graveyard. Or if you really need it, you can lifelink as well. So very versatile, but mainly used probably for the removal of creatures and or planeswalkers. Last but not least, before we get to the lands, we have the Invoke Despair, which is also a great way to just get rid of problematic things. And if the opponent doesn't have them, it always turns into card draw, and also drain. No, you don't drain life, but the opponent lose life as well. So this is a great way. If the opponent has some enchantment that you can't get rid of, this is actually a way to get rid of enchantments as well. If they run 9 lives, this will also wreck them, unless they also have another enchantment or they have 2 9 lives, then it doesn't work. But it's a way to deal with enchantments as well as creatures and planeswalkers. So this is just remove everything, kind of, as long as they have 1 of each. But still, Invoke Despair, a 2 of, is a good mid-range thing to do. Then we have the lands. The Castle Locthwain is also a card advantage engine, which, depending, if you don't have the Annex, then sometimes you might want to use this, but it's just nice to have, and there's no extra cost here. It produces black mana in on itself. It enters tapped unless you control a swamp, of which you have 15, so you should be good. So there's no real downside to adding this. Field of Ruin, also very nice to deal with problematic non-basic lands on the opponent's side. And thanks to the Urborg, all of these, especially basically Mutavault and Field of Ruin, can produce black mana as well. So the one of Urborg is also a perfect fit in the deck. As well as the Mutavault, easy 1 mana 2/2 for attacking, but also triggering the Annex easily, even if it's tapped, because you don't need to tap this to make it become a creature. I mean, that doesn't work really, does it? But yeah, so you can just pay 1 mana and trigger your Annex pretty easily. So that's also one of the main reasons this is in the deck. And yeah, overall, this package is very versatile and flexible, I must say. It attacks many angles. The only downside is it's not that aggressive. So against, but I mean, it is a mid-range deck, right? So against control, things can get a little bit more problematic. And the only game I lost here today was against control. So yeah. But you do have ways to deal with control with Thoughtseize, Liliana. So it's important to resolve. Against control, it's probably important to have a Thoughtseize or a Duress, a Liliana, and an Annex kind of as a start off, and a threat. So it's, yeah, so you don't want to have the removal against the control decks. But apart from that, you have ways to deal with a lot of things. Graveyard interaction, so against, and spot removal works well against Greasefang. So yeah, you are set up and have the tools to deal with it all. But let's see what the flavor text of Invoke Despair says. Although officials said it was a sewer failure, the people whispered that it was a warning of Night's Reach. And on that note, I would like to thank you for watching, wish you to have fun, and I will see you in the arena. Peace.